Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ambreen and today I've got for you guys my January favourites videos. Mate, there's only one video. I've got for you guys my January favourites video, and I absolutely love watching favourites videos, so I'm going to try and make it a habit to do one every month. So if you are into favourites videos, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we'll jump right into the video. Do you know what, I'm going to be honest, it was kind of hard for me to figure out what my January favourites were, as all of the things that I mentioned in my yearly favourites were kind of still some of the things that I was using, but I did make a conscious effort. I did make a conscious effort to try and use other products as well, because sometimes once I start liking a product, I find it really hard to put down, and that can become a really bad habit because then I never get to try any of the other makeup that I have, and that's the reason why all of my new makeup ends up staying in my drawers for like a couple of months until I decide to actually get round to it. So yeah, let's move on to my favourites without rambling so much. The first thing that I've really been enjoying, I completely forgot that I had this product, and I fished it out I think last week. I fished it out about 2 weeks ago, and I realised still how much I loved it. And the product that I got for you guys to show you guys is this, it's a foundation, and it's called the B Youthful Foundation, and it's from the company B, which is actually, which I do believe is owned by Superdrug. And this is such a beautiful lightweight kind, but when you apply it, it looks so, it's like, so the consistency is so thin, but it blends out beautifully on the skin, and you don't even feel like, it doesn't even feel heavy on your skin. The only downfall I've got to say for this is that, there's two actually, is that the shade that I have, that I'm using at the moment, is a little bit dark for me, and also I don't know if the Superdrug actually have this anymore, but they are always updating their makeup, so maybe they've got the same things but they're just updating the packaging, I think. This foundation does give you a dewy finish, so if you are kind of really oily, and maybe you might not like it, I'm kind of dry, oily in that region, like I'm dry and then my T-zone is oily, so but I don't mind it when my face looks a bit oily. That doesn't irritate me, that doesn't bother me, I kind of like that look. So I really like this foundation. It has SPF 15, and it's got tetropeptide, which is and this is an anti-aging foundation, so I'm sure it's got a lot of good ingredients, so I recommend that a lot. Next thing I've got for you is this, and this is a W7 Banana Dreams loose powder, and this I believe is kind of like a dupe for the Ben Nye banana powder, and that's how I kind of found out about it, and I went and hunted for it. And I'm gonna say, if you are quite fair toned, you will not like this. I can just about get away with it. Just to set my under eyes, it brightens my under eyes, and you can't really see the lines. Like right now you can see the lines under my eyes because I've not applied this, but it's really good for kind of setting your under eyes, brightening them, and kind of getting rid of those lines, the underbag kind of lines. And you've got to be very careful with it though, because it can get cakey if you apply too much. But other than that, for an alternative as a dupe for the Ben Nye banana powder, if you are into that, then I recommend you check this out. It's from W7, which is a very kind of, they do like to dupe a lot of high-end makeup, so check it out. Now the next favourite I've got for you guys is, I've got this eyeshadow quad from Essence, and it's called the Quattro eyeshadow, and my packaging is kind of breaks, so with drugstore makeup, just if it's plastic packaging, it's most likely gonna break. And these are the 4 shades that you get in the palette, and I have barely dipped into the blue, but on a daily basis I love putting this in the outer V in the crease, this dark brown shade. I love putting this shimmery, oh my god, this shadow is so pigmented and so soft. Like, how beautiful is that colour? I love putting that all over the lid, and then the inner corners, this really, they're like so buttery, these eyeshadows are. The shimmery champagne kind of shade I love putting in the inner corners of my eyes, and these eyeshadows I think are very buttery and smooth. They are a little bit on the powdery side, but like you get a lot of kick up from them, but I definitely recommend them for like kind of a drugstore eyeshadow quad. I think it's really good. I can't even remember how much I bought it for, but all the products that I've mentioned, I'll list them down in the description box if you want to check any of them out. And this one is, well, this quad is called Down to Earth 16, and I've really enjoyed applying this every day on my eyes just to get that quick eyeshadow look, because I know a lot of people, you know, when they're trying to do their makeup quickly, they're not really into doing the eyeshadow, but I'm kind of the opposite. I like doing my eyeshadow. Especially since I own far too many eyeshadows. My next favourite is this. It's the Benefit Roller Lash, and this is a sample size, and at first I was like hesitant to use it, but the wand looks like this. It has sharp kind of bristles, so, and they're plastic bristles, so if you're not into that, maybe you might not like it, but I really like this mascara for kind of giving me volume, because sometimes when I'm applying a really good mascara that I like, say the L'Oreal one that I've got and the Maybelline Lash Sensational one, I really feel like when I'm applying it, I have to keep applying it just to get the volume and the length that I want. With this, I can just do a couple of coats, like I'm not there forever, and I can get the volume that I want. The downside is I don't think it's very lengthening, but volumizing, I think it's quite good and it stays on all day. I've got for you guys a kind of eyeliner slash eyebrow pencil, but I really like using for eyeliner, and it's this is one, I don't know if I mentioned this in my yearly favorites. I want to say I haven't, but if I have, I apologize. Guys, if you haven't watched my yearly favorites, what are you doing? I hope you guys can watch it. I'll link it down below or something like that, or somewhere around, maybe in the eye thing. I'll link out my yearly favorites if you haven't checked them out. But yeah, I've been loving this to use. I've been loving using this as an eyeliner, and it's the Avon Glimmer Stick, and it's the brow definer in brown, in dark brown. And basically this is the perfect shade that I have been looking for to put in my waterline, and it doesn't look like extreme, because I don't like putting black in my waterline because my eyes are kind of like on the small side, so when I put a black eyeliner on, it kind of closes my eyes up. So this has been really good for defining my lower waterline, and it doesn't look heavy, and I just think it gives a nice touch product. This is an actual eyebrow product now. This I use up for my eyebrows. This is the Innisfree Ultra Fine Brow Cara, and it's by Innisfree. I think I mentioned this again in my yearly favorites. I'm sorry, but I can't stop using it. I love using this on my kind of lazy days when I just can't be bothered to properly fill in my eyebrows. I'll just get the main bits done, like the gaps in my eyebrows filled in, and then I'll go over it with this, and it'll give me that kind of fluffy eyebrow effect. So I really love this. I won't ramble too much on this. I just like it. Lips. Okay, the first thing I've got to mention is kind of like, I'm kind of giving you guys a spoiler, because my kind of Primark makeup look, Primark makeup kind of review is coming up soon. So this is a product from there. I just couldn't help myself and had to use it. This is the Primark Shape Up Workout Water Resistant Lip Colour, and it is in the shade Warm Up, and it was only £1. And my pencil's blunt at the moment. I should have sharpened it, but it's a very creamy brown colour. Like, it's like a warm kind of brick brown colour, and I absolutely love using this all over my lips, and I can't believe how good this lip liner is for £1, and it stays on for most of the day until like after I've ate a lot, and then it kind of disappears. But it's a lip liner, and all you need to do is just top it up, and I love using this lip liner. I've absolutely, like, I've tried to like not use it as much because I want to put it into my Primark video, but I just can't get my hands off it. It's so comfortable as well, and so creamy comfortable, but it's a matte lip liner as well, so it stays on for most of the day. So I love that lip liner. Lipstick is this. I can't believe I haven't mentioned this before, but this is a lipstick from MUA. Oh, my writing's rubbed off. And this is in the shade Wild Berry, and it's a matte lipstick. Now MUA is kind of like, obviously the lipsticks are £1, so everyone's just like, maybe you know, but I think you haven't got anything to lose if you buy these lipsticks, especially the matte ones. Try out the matte ones. And this is supposed to be a really dark berry shade, but it comes out kind of pinkish. I want to say like a berry pink. It doesn't come out as dark as this colour, but I love applying this on the inner on the inside part of my lips, just to give me that gradient look, and I think it looks really, really nice, and it stays on for quite a while as well. So I've been applying, I've noticed I've applied this so many times, and it's just become like second nature. I love wearing it, just to add that extra bit of colour in the middle of my lips. So I really, really like that lipstick. For £1, come on man, you can't even beat that price. Yep, I'm done with the makeup. Onto skincare. First thing I've got for you guys is this. It's the Rose Hip Oil, certified organic body oil, wild rose and jojoba, and it's by the company Isano. I want to say Isano. I've absolutely loved using. I love the smell of this. I came across it when I went to TK Maxx, but I came across it in there because they're always selling like kind of random skincare and makeup products, and I saw it there and I wanted to try it out because I've heard a lot of good things about rosehip oil, and this was about £5, but I think I've got it for £4, and I really love the smell of this oil. It's so kind of spa like, and I love applying it on my face. You could apply it to the rest of your body if you want, but I like putting it on my face just to lock in all the moisture, and I feel like it makes my skin feel really nice and smooth after I've applied it. And when I make up in the morning, my skin feels so soft. But I don't use it all the time. I just use it when I feel like I need more hydration. I don't even know where you can get it from, but yeah, I've enjoyed using this. I've got this, which I've been using for months and months and months, and I can't believe I've never mentioned it. It's the Norwegian Formula Deep Moisture Body Lotion for dry skin. I used to get these from Morrison's, but Morrison's don't sell them anymore, but you can get them from Tesco's. They don't sell them on Superdrug. Maybe I got it on Superdrug. Yeah, but Superdrug don't sell them anymore. I don't know why, but I love the smell of this moisturizer, and I love applying this just before I go to bed, and it's so convenient because it has a pump. I've noticed if a cream bottle has a pump on it, I'll use it more. If it hasn't, then I'm just too lazy and I can't be bothered. But I love applying this to my feet, my elbows, my hands and my knees just before I go to bed, and it is moisturizing and it has a lovely smell to it, again like a spa like. I will definitely be buying this again. I'm almost out of mine. This as well I've had in my kind of daily skincare bag in the night and in the morning, and it's this. It is Johnson's baby shampoo, and this is absolutely amazing for washing your brushes and washing your beauty blender sponge thing. I love putting a bit of this on my sponge and squeezing all of the foundation out every day, and it's so easy, gets rid of all the dirt and residue. And because this is basically a shampoo used for babies, you know, there's no harsh chemicals in it, and it just gets the job done. And with your brushes, man, it's amazing. You should try it. Last thing, or two things that I've got to mention to you guys, are these. I've loved these so much. Okay, these are the Body Fantasies signature scents kind of perfume spray things, and these are by Superdrug. These are kind of like a dupe for the Victoria's Secret kind of body spray things, and I've got the Japanese Cherry Blossom one, and I've got the Twilight Mist one, and you get 100. How much? You get 94 mils in these, and I think I bought these for like £1.50, £2 I want to say, and they are on for £2 at Superdrug at the moment. Guys, go and give these a sniff. Go smell them. Go to a Superdrug store and smell them. You will absolutely fall in love with the scents of them. Are so beautiful. The one that I've loved the most using for winter is the Twilight Mist one. It's a very musky kind of like womany kind of scent, and I love that musk smell, so I've loved that. And then I think this one is more kind of a florally scent, and I think it's much better. It'd be much better for this summer and spring. I love it. One other thing I want to mention is that if you're asthmatic or you get like irritated by strong perfumes, then I would recommend you check these out, because I kind of get irritated by strong perfumes. Guys, that was everything from my January favourites, and I'm going to be trying my best again for the next month to try new things. Even though we are already into February, I'm going to be trying my best to try and use more new products and have more favorites for you guys next month. If you have any of your favorites that you would like to mention, please leave them down below in the comments. I've absolutely loved talking to you guys, and I'm so glad you guys are like kind of communicating with me and answering the questions. I love hearing about what you've enjoyed and your recommendations and things like that. So just thumbs up for you guys that do that. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.